Okay, here we go.
Number 4! Yakurai! Jeez! I can't shoot enough keto. It's too weak. This hollow's a pig that's deflecting my shots. I've been in this gigai for 2 months. Is this really all the strength that I've managed to gain back?
I miss you so much, Rukia!
Cone? It's gotta be Cone. Hold on.
I think we've already seen. Alright, let's move on. Okay. Moving on.
Is that Ichigo? Man, what a berserk way to fight against Hollows.
I know all about your story now. Were the Soul Reapers right, or was it the Quincy's? To be completely honest, I have no opinion on that. But I do know one thing. Who are you? You?
I don't care what happened to the Quincy's 200 years ago. I heard the story a long time ago from my master. It's a little more than just an old legend to me. That's not the reason why I fight. I'm not so sentimental that I'd hold that against you. When I heard the story of the fall of the Quincy's, I actually thought the Soul Reapers were right. Until I saw my master die before my eyes.
I'll kill you.
Because he was one of the last surviving Quincy's, my master was kept under constant round-the-clock surveillance. But nonetheless, Master kept arguing the case to the Soul Reapers that Quincy's were necessary.
Yeah, I really am disappointed. I wish this game would have done better. I wish the developers would have tried a little bit harder. I see what they were going for, trying to put weight behind their attacks. You know, but you know, where they messed up was that they forgot the old anime flair. You know, keeping it flashy, huge explosions, and the maps do seem kind of restricted and a little too small. Bleach is basically Dragon Ball Z with swords, and I think that's what they should have done. They should have treated it like that. It's basically Dragon Ball Z with swords. You know?
The enemy that day was 5 large hollows. It was obvious he was no match for them without the help of the Soul Reapers. But as always, they were slow to arrive on the scene. They showed up and defeated the Hollows 2 hours after my master had started fighting. Master had been dead for an hour before they arrived. In the end, Master's philosophy was never able to get through to the Soul Reapers. If they'd listened, they'd been willing to embrace his ideas. If they had recognized the strength of the Quincy's, they would have been able to arrive in time to save him. And Master wouldn't have had to die. Do you understand, Ichigo Kurosaki? I must demonstrate it to you. I have to show you the strength that the Quincy's possess. Frankly, I don't want your help in this battle. You're a Soul Reaper, and I'm a Quincy. Our 2 ways of thinking are totally different. If you think that my way is wrong, then please just watch from there. I will be more than happy to demonstrate its effectiveness for you.
Cut you down! Too weak.
I thought when this game had us tricked. I thought we was gonna have like unique combos and stuff. But it's still fun as an anime game. For a Bleach fan, it's got some heart there, some love, but man.
If we don't do that now, we may never get another chance. So Soul Reapers and Quincy's are as opposite as bookends. Fine. Fighting against overwhelming odds is still better when it's done back to back.
Back to back? But how so? You mean actually fighting together? A Quincy and a Soul Reaper? Side by side?
Are you still hung up on that? It's kill or be killed, and fighting alone is tough. We have no choice. We have to help each other. Isn't survival a good enough reason to overcome our differences? I was born a human. I really don't even know all that much about Soul Reapers. I mean, I'm not doing this work because I like it. But I do want to defeat the Hollows.
Why?
Because my mother was killed by a Hollow. Now do you finally get it? That's enough reason by itself. But it's not the only one. It's just becoming a Soul Reaper has given me purpose. Since that Hollow killed my mother, my dad and sisters have had a really rough time. I don't want anyone else to have to go through that. I don't want to see that again. So I fight them. I'm not a superhero or anything. It's not like I can protect everybody in the entire world. But at the same time, I don't just want to protect the few I can hold in my arms either. I want to protect as many people as I can. Who do you? Whatever your reasons for it. This contest that you challenged me
hey, Dr.
is
Pizza.
endangering a whole lot
Welcome
of
to the
people.
stream, bro.
It was irresponsible. And for that, I won't forgive you. But now, we need to fight together. There are too many of these things.
How you doing today, man?
Any more time. It's kill or be killed. So let's kill as many of these bastards as we can. I'll kick your butt later. How about it?
That's great, dude. Glad to hear it, man.
You talk too much.
Hey, Black Power Pill. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, sister.
I understand.
Yeah, bonjour indeed, sister.
If we don't survive this, then we won't be able to fight each other.
That's the idea. But I'm still gonna make you cry.
Just try it. If you survive. Huh? Wait, Ichigo. The Hollows. They're acting strange. They're all looking up at the sky. It's almost as if they're praying.
Oh, that's that one, that Minos Grande came. Yeah, I remember. Go that Minos Grande.
What is that? It's bigger than big. Is it a Hollow too?
What are we going to do? We can't fight that thing and the multitude of Hollows.
Shut up! We have no choice! Shoot!
There go the real main character right there. Udohara Kisuke.
You're Rukia's friend. Hat and clogs?
We'll take care of all the Hollows around here. That way you, Mr. Kurosaki, can concentrate on fighting that guy. Go on. There's no time to talk right now.
It's coming through.
What is it? Rukia? What is that huge hollow?
That's a Menos. It's a giant hollow formed from the conglomeration of hundreds of ordinary hollows. But until now, I've only seen illustrations of it in textbooks. That's Menos Grande. It's impossible. When that thing appears, the Royal Special Task Force has to come and deal with it. That thing, it's way beyond the abilities of one Soul Reaper.
No way.
Hey.
How are we supposed to fight that?
It's pointless to try to think about how we ought to go about fighting that thing.
Yeah.
To beat that
Showing
guy,
Pinocchio how
we
it's
just have
done.
to cut, and cut some more.
He's showing Pinocchio how it's done, how to really
Let's
like.
go. Who are you?
Wait, Ichigo!
Like Pinocchio, you amateur. Here's how it's done.
Ichigo, stop!
Just can't
You
quite
can't fight that thing.
make it to the lies of Satan. Am I right?
Hana, what are you doing? Do you want Ichigo to get killed?
No.
Then move. We have to stop him. Ichigo can't beat that.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm very sorry, Miss Kuchiki. Please, just watch quietly. This battle is absolutely necessary.
A binding spell. My body, I can't.
That is for you, and for him as well.
Shoot. Not good. I can't do enough damage with this. Come on, Ichigo. Control your spirit energy. Let it build up and then release it at maximum output.
Well, I've never really controlled my spirit energy before.
What? I don't believe it. How do you even fight against hollows?
How the hell should I know that? Controlling spirit energy basically means just turning it on and off, right? But there's no faucet. How am I supposed to control its flow? If I'm giving off a lot of spirit energy, then maybe it's on full blast all the time.
Full blast all the time? Well, that would explain a lot of things. But the idea of all his energy pouring out all the time doesn't seem to bother him even a bit. Good grief. Is he really that stupid? What? His spiritual pressure is rising?
And what's so amazing about this scene?
Going to discharge it here?
Eisen is the one that sent that thing there. It made the hollows go out of crazy.
Just go! Run, Ichigo!
That's what's so funny.
Sympathetic resonance.
Huh?
And what's this abnormal spiritual pressure? Ichigo is accumulating energy. The sound I'm hearing, it's like some kind of a giant magnet pulling particles of iron out of sand or something like that. It all makes sense. No matter how much spirit energy one has,
Rumble did
if it's left to continuously spill out, it all drains away. If he can't even control his spirit energy, then he must have an incredible amount to do what he does. So if Ichigo's spirit energy was constantly contained, the pressure would skyrocket. Then, if he suddenly released it all at once...
This is impossible. Ichigo, cut the Menos all the way from head to toe.
The Menos is retreating.
And they said only a captain can handle that.
What a guy. I don't know how, but somehow he managed to chase away that
Yeah,
behemoth.
she does. Yeah, Rukia, yeah. Everybody disappointed that she didn't get to end up with Ichigo, though, in the end.
What's going on?
Yeah, I like Orihime, but she's a little... I don't know, that she wasn't well written, you know. But Ichigo ends up with her instead.
The
So.
Zanpakuto is losing its integrity. All that spirit energy released at once.
Like, ah,
Is
man.
it out of control? I better do something.
But I guess it makes sense, you know.
It's flowing into me. Is this Ichigo's spirit energy? So, then what Soul Reapers do is materialize spirit energy from their own souls into a Zanpakuto. Quincy's, on the other hand, gather random ambient aura, coat them in their own spirit energy, and then materialize them as spirit weapons. My spirit weapon, Kojaku, the Lone Sparrow, grew more powerful because Ichigo's aura poured from his Zanpakuto at my touch. No, I can't maintain its weapon form. It's going to explode. I know that this can work. Ichigo's excess aura. I'll steal it, focus it, and release it. Over and over again. I'll keep doing it until his aura level stabilizes.
Ichigo is way too overpowered, even for a main character.
I don't know what you're doing, but stop it! Your arms are getting torn to shreds!
Shut up. I told you, I hate Soul Reapers. Before, you said to me that if we don't both survive, then we can't fight each other. Live so I can beat you up, Ichigo Kurosaki. And you can hit me too, okay? Ichigo Kurosaki asked me to join forces with him. I'm sorry, Master. You see, I knew that you never actually hated Soul Reapers, and that your dearest wish was for us to join forces with them and work together. I think that maybe I was trying in some way to forget my weakness. My weakness in not risking my own life to help you when you needed it the most. And by placing all of the blame on the Soul Reapers, I tried to forget my own shame. Master, today I will help a Soul Reaper. I wonder, can you forgive me? Master.
How can I punch someone who looks so miserable? Damn it.
Menos
Teenage drama, huh? Am I right?
I'm sure that this information won't take long at all to make its
Kind of
way
like
back to
emo
the Soul
kids, like
Society.
emos.
Ichigo.
Where is the target axis?
It's not confirmed.
So, to where exactly are we being sent anyway?
We're moving out. Release the Hell Butterfly.
Hold on. Capture or kill, huh? This isn't a job for a Soul Reaper, is it?
We barely made it. In time for class.
Hey, do you think you could move away from the door? I just need to pass by.
Sorry. Hey, who do you?
Just let me pass, will you? What are you staring at?
Those wounds. You got them trying to help me suppress my spirit energy. Isn't that right?
Cut it. I haven't fallen so low as to need a Soul Reaper's pity. Are you done? I'm quite busy. See you.
Why can't we be friends?
Don't be too concerned. It really wasn't your fault. He brought those wounds upon himself.
What do I care? It's not bad enough for me to worry about.
Huh? Whoever said that you were worried? I thought I told you not to be concerned.
You.
She got you there, Ichigo. You big softy.
What's the matter, Yoruichi? Looks like it could rain, huh? Here's some milk.
Cut the act, Kisuke. I know that you know that. They are here.
Yeah, I see. Well then, would you like to discuss it before or after your milk?
After encountering the Soul Reaper, Rukia Kuchiki, Ichigo Kurosaki gained the power of the Soul Reaper. He would go on to defeat several Hollows with Rukia, living the life of the substitute Soul Reaper. Ichigo met Uryu Ishida, descendant of the Quincy clan, wiped out by the Soul Reapers. They defeated a Menace Grande, a threat under the Royal Special Task Force's jurisdiction. This exploit caught the attention of the Soul Reapers in the Soul Society. Having observed this battle, Rukia sensed an impending danger looming on the horizon. And yet, this crisis would arrive at the doorstep much sooner than she could have ever imagined.
Hey, Rukia. Dinner time. Huh? Are you kidding me? Seriously? She took off again?
Rear conformity, 113. Nerve union rate, 88.5. Are you serious? You mean she's really in a Gigai? You know, the visual
I
department.
mean, they did an awful job of selling that Renji cared about Rukia and that they grew up together. Like when it's during his first introduction, I'm like, really?
I think that stuff's boring. Feelings of attachment, affection, friendship, it's all boring. If eventually I must leave this place, friendship and affection will only make it difficult. And then there's jealousy. None of them are necessary emotions for a Soul Reaper to have. They're burdensome. Rukia Kuchiki. I believe that I may have stayed too long in this world.
You're quite right. But then, there is an upside to all this. You see, because you stayed too long, you at least got to live for a little bit longer than you would have been able to otherwise, Rukia.
You... Renji Abarai?
Hunters from the Soul Society are nipping at your heels right now. And you're telling me that you're so lost in thought that you didn't even notice it? I realize that you're an Ikigai, but it only took you a couple of months to completely lose your edge. Talk, Rukia. Tell me where he is. Where's the human who stole your powers?
What? What are you talking about? Just because I'm in a Gigai, that doesn't mean my powers were stolen. And how dare you even suggest that a human could take them?
It was a human. I see. So that's the reason why you have that expression on your face. You were taken in by the illustrious and noble Kuchki clan. Rukia Kuchki, you were trained to be a Soul Reaper! You're not allowed to wear a human expression. That's not okay! Isn't that right, Captain Kuchki?
Byakuya, brother.
The transfer of Soul Reaper abilities is a seriously grave offense. The High Ones were kind enough to entrust us with the execution, rather than it being handed off to the punishment force. Now, tell us where the human is, Rukia. We want the human who captured you and stole your powers. We need to get our hands on him so we can kill him. Don't try to protect him. You know, don't you? My sword strokes, you didn't evade them. I let you evade them. This time, I'll cut you.
So, two armed men teaming up to go against one defenseless girl. How sad. What is this world coming to anyway? Let me tell you, that kind of thing really makes me mad.
Ah! And just who are you?
Just a classmate. One that hates Soul Reapers.
Stop your incessant yapping, Four Eyes. I'm asking you a question here. Now answer me! Who are you?
What was that now? I'll be glad to answer you. I'm a classmate of Rukia's. One who hates Soul Reapers.
Come on now! That's not what I asked you!
I'm Uryu Ishida. Nice to meet you.
Love the trash talk.
Man, you're strange.
Well, don't read too much into it. I just thought that you had a right to know. That's all. You're a Soul Reaper, but even if that's the case, I think that you ought to know the name of the one who kills you.
That does it. So now, you're dead meat!
No, Ichigo! It's Rukia! Rukia's in trouble!
What are you doing? Come on, for real! Get off of me!
Look at this, you idiot! She left a really short note. This can't be any kind of good. And come on, seriously, didn't you even notice it at all?
Huh? What's this?
She deserted us! I just know that she has!
Why? Why didn't she even bother to say anything?
How am I supposed to know? Oh, I'm crushed. I was even here when she just waltzed right out the door and left. But she just abandoned me without even offering me a single word of explanation at all. Oh, the pain.
What? What's written on here? What the? I must go. Don't try to come looking for me, and don't waste your energy on worrying about me. Make sure that you burn this letter after you've finished reading it, and if you can, try to stay hidden. Lie low for a little while. What is this all about? It doesn't even say the reason why she left.
Yep.
Don't you understand?
I'm wondering. One thing's kind of weird, like, have to send her brother a high-level captain, you know?
Make sure you remain hidden. We're in danger here.
I guess.
They must be.
Well, I guess he is close to Rukia. Maybe that's why they sent him.
Some kind of trouble going on between Rukia and the Soul Society. And I bet in order to keep us from getting involved in any of the trouble, she just went off all by herself. Maybe she's even dead.
Stop! Listen, don't jump to any wild conclusions. I mean, we don't really have a clue what happened. letting our imaginations run amok isn't gonna help with the situation one bit.
Ichigo?
Come on, Cone. I'm gonna go Soul Reaper and find Rukia. Follow me.
Oh, okay. So, how are you gonna become a Soul Reaper?
Crap! That's right. I can't become a Soul Reaper without Rukia's help.
Hello! Looks to me like you have a problem.
You're...
So, may I be of any assistance to you? One of my best customers is in trouble. I'll make an exception this once and do this on credit.
You see? What did I tell you, huh?
He's strong. I couldn't stop him.
Hey,
I wasn't even able to move
Finrar.
at all.
Now, the time has come to
Welcome to the stream.
reflect on your stupidity.
No,
and die.
actually, I don't watch Invincible.
I'm lazy about
Believe me, I spoiled myself already seeing the clips, the memes, and
Nice to meet
in general what he did to his own son and all that. And what he did to his own son and all that, the build up.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, who are you?
Yeah, I basically spoiled it and watched some parts to it and stuff.
Nice to meet you.
Think, Mark, think! Think, Mark, think! Okay, unlike mid-size. Nope. Especially not the captains. Not the captains of Bleach like Kenpachi. I'll just pick one character out of Bleach. Kenpachi. Kenpachi would wreck Omni-Man. I believe Kenpachi would wreck Omni-Man. Good trigger. Critical burst.
Show? Who are you? What unit are you with? And where'd you get that ridiculously oversized Zanpakuto?
Ichigo, you fool! Why did you come?
Yes, I see. Now I know who you are. Should have guessed. You must be the human who stole Rukia's powers!
What are you gonna do about it?
I'll kill you! Not so bad. Don't do it, you can't. Get serious. Take this. That's just started.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Look, there stands. Yes, dinner is
Woo! Okay then. Okay.
No way. You mean you're still able to move right now? Excellent. After all, it's hardly any fun whatsoever, butchering a crippled pig. Come on then, let's see what you've got. Go ahead, start swinging your sword.
Kill you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
question for you. What's your Zanpakuto's name?
Huh? Name? He doesn't have a name. Wait, you're saying that you named your Zanpakuto?
Really? You can't even ask your Zanpakuto what its name is. And despite that, you really think that you can fight me as an equal? You're 2,000 years too early!
Sorry.
Yeah, but you do realize that Kenpachi is a monster. Like, he's the strongest Shinigami. He's a legend. Kenpachi is no joke. And Kenpachi would wreck. Kenpachi would wreck him. And that's what he wouldn't. He don't even have to go Bankai or use his Shikai. Kenpachi can beat. Kenpachi can beat Omni-Man without the. Get him.
What's wrong? You got slow all of a sudden. You know, I'm pretty sure that I can take you apart!
Incredible. I can't believe this. Spiritual pressure is absolutely flooding right out of him.
Let's finish it. This ends in victory for me! Sorry.
Dang, I can't beat. I mean, you're talking about a.
There stands. Yes,
Dang, I actually lost. I mean, you're talking about a guy that can defeat. That can defeat Omni-Man. He doesn't even know the name of his sword. Kenpachi doesn't even know the name of his sword. And he's still strong. For a captain. See, you got these people called the 13 Court Guard Squads, right? That's over the souls that protects the Soul Society, right? And they call Soul Reapers. And the Soul Reapers have different ranks, right? You have 13 squads that exist. You have 13. You have 13. What you call it? Yeah, you have 13 squads that protects the Soul Society, and they send their Soul Reapers out to, you know, defend human souls, right? And for you to become a cap, so each 13 squad member has a captain, right? And the captain leads that squad. So you got 13 squads, so that means you have 13 captains. And not anybody can just become a captain. You have to have extreme spiritual pressure and strength. And you have to take the captain's exam to become captain, right? And they also have lieutenants, what they call vice captains, right? And each of the 13 court guard squads has a lieutenant too. So you have 13 captains, and you have 13 vice captains. And you have and
what's your Zanpakuto's name?
And they have each Soul Reaper.
Wait.
Each Soul Reaper has 2 releases, right, to their sword.
You can't even ask your Zanpakuto what its name
Right?
is. And despite that,
Yeah, their swords has 2 releases, each of them, right?
2,000 years
And for you to be before you become a captain, there's 2 things you have to learn before you can become a captain, right? You gotta learn your Shikai. You gotta have your Shikai. You gotta have your Shikai, and you gotta have your Bankai. So there's 2 releases to a sword when you're a Soul Reaper. You have your Shikai and your Bankai, right? And it takes a long time. It takes hundreds of years of training just to reach Shikai level. And the way you reach Shikai level, you gotta know your sword's name. Lots of training. And when you're strong enough, you can learn your sword's name, and your sword can transform. And it takes hundreds of years to reach that level. Kenpachi doesn't even know the name of his sword, and yet he's still super strong, and he was able to become a captain, even though he doesn't know the name of his sword. And it's even harder to reach Bankai. So you got 2 releases to your sword, Shikai and Bankai. And it's even harder to reach Bankai. You have to get really strong. The only way you can become a captain, you gotta learn both of your releases of your sword. Kenpachi became Kenpachi's the only captain that doesn't know the name of his sword, right? Kenpachi is the only captain that doesn't know the name of his sword. And yet he's still a captain. Yeah, he's still a captain. That's how strong he is. And he doesn't need Bankai neither. Bankai is the second release. And Kenpachi is his spiritual pressure and his strength. He is so strong that he didn't even need Shikai and Bankai to become captain. To become the captain of his squad. Now, what do you think will happen if he ever learned the name of his sword? That means he'd be so strong it'd be hard to describe it. That's how strong he is. And if he ever learned Bankai, his power go beyond your imagination. But his power is already beyond your imagination. On the fact alone that he became captain without even knowing Shikai and Bankai. That's how crazy strong he is. Kenpachi would wreck.
I can't believe this. Spiritual pressure is absolutely flooding right out of him.
Let's finish it. This ends in victory for me. Let's just start. You're still. That's what I'm talking about. Let's just start. Sorry.
Dang, I never hit that.
I'll cut you down. Close the gap. Dodge it if you can. Sorry.
Dang.
Close in. Take this. What about this?
Doing that out of habit.
Let's just start it! This is too easy. Sorry. I'll kill you.
Got him. You realize there are captains. There are captains in Bleach that can shake heaven. There are captains in Bleach that can shake heaven itself. They can just shake it like. They can shake heaven.
Did he get me?
You're slow, even to fall.
Was I cut from behind? From the front? I don't know.
You got captains that can shake heaven to heaven. Yeah, but the Bleach universe they're spirits. The Soul Reapers are spirits.
Still peerless.
They don't need the earth because they're spirits. They don't even need the earth, and they can shake all. There are Soul Reapers that can shake heaven itself.
And I know him very well indeed. But the boy.
And I ain't even got to the Zero Squad members. The Zero Squad.
Know what hit him.
They released their Bankai, shaking the heavens.
Abnormal spiritual pressure of his. It's strange.
What's the matter, Renji?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't need your help, though. I could have handled that one all by myself.
Come now. Even I get rusty if all that I ever do is watch.
No. Not this man.
Ichigo. Let go of me, Renji! Ichigo's...
Just forget about him. Face it, the boy is dead. Don't make things any worse for yourself by crying over a corpse. Listen to me. If you so much as lay one finger on him, they're gonna add 20 years to your sentence.
I don't care. I got Ichigo into this. It's my fault. He was killed all because of me. What's wrong with going to him? After all, he gave his life for me.
Even though your punishment would end up being increased, you truly feel that you must go to this boy. Do I have that right? I understand, Rukia. This child, I see it. He looks very much like him.
I'm dead. I look like somebody? Listen, you better not keep telling the story when I'm not around. You hear?
Let go, boy.
No way. He's still able to move? Impossible.
What made you think that?
How can his will be so strong?
So,
I mean, they shook all. You had a captain of the Zero Squad that shook all of heaven when she released her Bankai. When she said Bankai, when she said Bankai, shook all of heaven.
You're a mere human.
That is very powerful.
How dare you
The whole, in fact, the world of the heaven shook, earth shook. You know the plane of existence, the earth shook, and even Waco Mundo shook, which is the land between, which is where hollows come from between
I shall humbly pay
the earth, between earth and the spirit realm. So heaven shook, spirit realm shook, the earth shook, and the space between it shook.
Come on, just give up already. Stop.
And I hadn't even talked about Aizen yet. Aizen, man. All
bother to sully your blade any further on him.
all Aizen would have to do is say,
He will breathe.
"Hey, Omni-Man, look at my sword," and it's over.
Let's go, brother.
Wait!
Omni-Man's already dead. All Captain Aizen would have to say is,
Look at me!
"Look, hey, Omni-Man, look at my sword," and he'll be forever under his hypnosis.
From that spot. Just one. Try coming after me. Do that, and I will never ever forgive you. You don't have very long to live. Just lie there now, and try to think of happier times.
Very well. If that's how it is, we won't finish him. With 2 mere strokes, I shattered his Konpaku vitals, the soul chain, and the soul sleep, which means he's as good as dead. And if he does manage to survive, he will have no more power, no portion of your spirit energy, much less the stolen Soul Reaper power will remain. Renji.
Sir! Kaijo, release!
I can't talk. I can't move. Rukia. She saved me again. Pain. Heaviness.
No, there is no escaping. There is no escaping Kyoka Suigetsu. Aizen's release of Aizen's sword. Once you lay eyes on his sword, it's over. Once they lay it, all they have to do is just look at his sword, and they'll be forever under him. They'll be forever under his hypnosis, in which he can control all 5 of your senses. He can control your speech, your touch, your smell, your perception, all of that. Your hearing. He can control all of it. He can make you think you're fighting your enemy and you're actually fighting your close loved ones. And that's not all. He got crazy spiritual pressure too. I hope this song ain't copyrighted. Nah, there's no escaping Kyoka Suigetsu's power, and that's just Aizen's a release of his sword. When you just look at it, Aizen also has crazy spiritual pressure. Like if you get close to him, his spiritual pressure will push you to the ground. You'll be crushed. Omni-Man will be crushed if he even got close to Aizen. But once they look at Aizen's sword, and Aizen's very smart too. He's intelligent too. He'll outthink him. So brute strength won't be enough for Aizen either, because he'll outthink you. So Aizen actually fought someone that was stronger than him, and he still outsmarted him. Like, he's the strongest Soul Reaper in all of Bleach at one point. This guy, which was the head captain of the 13 Court Guard Squad, which was Captain Yamamoto. And he's been the head captain of the Soul Reapers for 1,000 years. Because there ain't been nobody born in the last 1,000 years that was stronger than him. And he doesn't have to release his sword to beat you. He don't even have to release the first stage of his sword to beat anybody. He can use his basic strength. You know? And Aizen still beat him. Aizen outsmarted him, and he ended up hitting himself with his own attack. So Aizen can beat you without even if Aizen can beat people that are even stronger than him. That's how crazy, because he's smart. He can outthink you. No way. I have to pay money to battle people online? Really? Aww. I think I can show you who I'm talking. So, you know what? That's what I'm going to do right quick. Offline versus
Kenpachi Zaraki.
Kenpachi would wreck Omni-Man. Didn't Omni-Man struggle with... Remember when Omni-Man turned on his own superheroes? Did he, his fellow superheroes, he turned on them? Didn't he struggle with them? And some of them weren't that much stronger than humans. Didn't he struggle with them a bit? And he was left bruised and stuff when he turned on everybody, and when he snapped that one girl's neck, and then he killed everybody else, and like in that scene, like, let's see, where's Yamamoto? Where's the head captain? Here go the head captain.
My first time in the field in quite a while. I've always wanted a chance to go toe-to-toe with you.
And he loves to fight. He loves to fight.
Get ready. It's on. We're just gonna stick this right better in the way. I'm taking a sweet time. And the door touched you. Strike me. This is how it should be. Strike back.
man. Nah, especially Mark. Mark would definitely get raped by Kenpachi.
At least you can take the rust off this thing, huh?
Dude, Kenpachi is so strong, he has to wear an eye patch to drain his power, so the fights won't be so boring. That's how strong Kenpachi is. You hear that? All things of this world turn to ashes. That's the head captain speaking.
At least you can take the rust off this thing, huh? Alright, it is almost time. Don't you know
He's releasing his Bankai. No, it's Shikai, I mean.
Squads for a millennium? It is simple, because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. This is how it should be. Is that all? Is this the end? All things of this world turn to ashes. Come on, let's do this. I'm not tired. Against you.
He has to take his eye patch off. That's how the eye patch drains his power because he's so strong. He wants to enjoy a fight. Every time he fights somebody, he kills him. That's why he's looking for a challenge.
You idiot. Come back and then try to kill me another day. I didn't come here to put down injured pets, you know.
No, he is. No, he's stronger than Bill. And see, here's the problem though. The longer the fight goes on, the stronger he gets too. And if he's enjoying the fight, it's just gonna sharpen his sword even more and make him even stronger. Like he enjoys the fight. Like he really loves. He's psycho. He's psychotic. He really loves the fight. I mean, he puts an eye patch on his body because he's always killing everybody that challenges him, and he wants a challenge. And he puts this eye patch on his eye, and it drains his spiritual pressure. It drains his spiritual pressure and stuff, so he can make the fight because he's always killing everybody. But when it's time to get serious, and he just takes the eye patch off, and his strength just goes. So that's bad that you're so strong. You have to drain your own power, so you can make the fight interesting. That's how strong he is. Like from 10 to 1, with 1 being the strongest. Like when he was fighting these beings called Espadas, he fought number 5, Espada number 5, right? And but the strongest Espada is number 1. Yet Kenpachi fought number 5 at first. When Kenpachi was fighting number 5, like he couldn't even cut him. That's how strong the guy was. But then after a while he started cutting him, like, cause he was actually getting stronger. For a while Kenpachi was getting rent, he was getting tore up. But after a while, when he kept swinging on him, he actually started to cut the guy, right? And this is why his eye patch was still on, and then and he cut him real bad, like tore him up. At one point, the guy started backing up a bit, but then the guy started getting mad at Kenpachi, and he accidentally took Kenpachi's eye patch off. So he's like, uh-oh, when his eye patch came off, his power just said, boom! Even pushing Ichigo to the ground. Ichigo, the main character, Ichigo was like, holding his ear, he's like, because Kenpachi, that's how strong Kenpachi is. Look at the power of the Zero Squad, the captains of the Zero Squad. Look how strong they are. And, you know, look at the power of what's his name? Yamamoto. Genryusai Yamamoto. He shook the spirit realm. When he went Bankai, he shook the spirit realm. And they say he could destroy all of Soul Society with his power. That's how strong the head captain is in the Soul Reapers.
All the world's evil shall be blown away like clouds.
There is no need for any mercy in this fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. YouTube don't let you put links into the chat. YouTube don't allow links in the chat. They only let the person that's streaming put their own links in their chats. That's what I noticed. So they only let people that are, the people that own the channel. They only let them put the links on their own channel. They don't let other people put links.
There is nothing to discuss. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi.
Must eliminate this guy. Cry, Suzumichi. Forgive me. These pointless battles are at an end. How did that happen? Your fear will be inescapable.
Senkei, Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this?
I will lose here. Bankai. Suzumushi Tsushiki. Enma Korogi. I must eliminate you to restore the peace.
That's it?
This isn't personal, but to restore peace next. Can you see me now? Your reactions are slow. This isn't personal, but to restore peace, justice remains unbroken. Capture me.
Be still. Too easy. Okay. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. Go. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura.
I don't know how to do that, really. There might be a way, but I don't know how to do it. I never looked that up how to do that.
Justice is my conviction. Your reactions are slow. This entire space is mine. I'll cut you down. The light won't return.
I already told you, I'm not going to allow you to keep living.
Killing with purpose is justice. Hado number 54.
Be still. Stand down. I won't take this.
Where are you looking? Not enough. I won't let you escape. Justice, my conviction. What's this? Enough. Strike back. Next.
Be still.
Too late. I will eliminate evil. Killing with purpose is justice. Hado number 54. What? Go to hell.
What? I ain't scared at all. Alright. Well, let's see what. Yeah, but But the captain has, the captain was able to have power enough to destroy. That there are captains that had enough power to destroy the earth realm, the spirit realm, and the world between. He shook all three realms let's say she shook all three realms when she released her Bankai. The earth was shaking when she released her Bankai. The heavens were shaking, and the world between was shaking. They was all shaking. And the reason, and all the captains couldn't release all their power at once because they'll definitely cause a collapse of the entire universe. So they let one captain release her full power in her Bankai. So there's that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I only wanted to do an hour. Before I stream, if God willing, I stream Ghost of Tsushima later on today, God willing. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Look up what video. Sorry, I gotta go right now. Sorry, I kind of. Sorry, gotta go. But thank you. Thank you for commenting, Finrar. Sorry, I guess some place I gotta be. I hate to go. It's personal, so. Thank you, WWE Fan 21. Of course, thank you, Black Power Puff. Of course, I thank all of you who enjoyed the stream as well. Just remember to live every day in victory, and of course, cue the victory music, victory fanfare. Till next time, dudes and dudettes, and we are out.